Good morning, America. The late night ruling on Texas's controversial immigration law. Whiplash. The migrant crisis on the southern border. A court in Texas pushing back on the Supreme Court overnight over the controversial state law that allows local police to arrest and deport migrants. Terry Moran with the latest this morning.
New overnight, former President Trump's grip on the GOP base tightens in a crucial primary, even as it's overshadowed by the bloodbath comments that Trump's campaign maintains were about the auto industry. President Biden fires back over Trump's rhetoric attacking migrants.
Breaking overnight, a reported security breach at the clinic where Kate Middleton was being treated. Was someone trying to access her medical records?
Two of the former Mississippi law enforcement officers involved in the torture and abuse of two black men to spend years behind bars. And what happened in court.
New overnight, the headline on Alzheimer's in America, the growing toll the disease is taking.
Plot twist. What just happened in the case of the Utah children's author accused of murdering her husband? Why authorities were investigating her mother?
Order up.
The amount of food you get with this meal is insane.
How to cash in on the secret savings at your favorite fast food restaurants, from McDonald's to Starbucks and Texas Roadhouse.
Nick of time. A hero school bus driver pulling 9 kids to safety right before it exploded in flames.
We could have lost our lives.
Her story and the moment she knew something was wrong.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em.
And hold on to your brackets. Let the madness begin.
And the Wagner Seahawks out of Staten Island, New York, trying to write their own history.
The first two men's teams that are continuing to dance as the women's tournament tips off. And Queen Bee riding into her country era, releasing the new cover for Cowboy Carter and the experience that led her to this history-making moment.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Good morning, America. Catch you.
It is.
It should get you after a while. It's a great way to start this Wednesday with a little Beyonce.
It's also a big decision day for the Federal Reserve, an interest rate announcement this afternoon. Rebecca Jarvis is going to break it down, what it means for buying a home, a car, or paying down credit card debt.
But we're going to begin with that breaking news overnight. An appeals court in Texas now weighing in on a controversial law that would allow the state to arrest and deport migrants, just hours after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on it. Terry Moran has been tracking this and joins us now from the Supreme Court. Good morning to you, Terry.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Breaking overnight, whiplash. The migrant crisis on the southern border. A court in Texas pushing back on the Supreme Court overnight over the controversial state law that allows local police to arrest and deport migrants. Terry Moran with the latest this morning.
Breaking overnight, a reported security breach at the clinic where Kate Middleton was being treated. Was someone trying to access her medical records?
As fans count down to Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, the superstar is sharing the new album cover and revealing that moment when she says she did not feel welcome, and that inspired her to dive into the country genre.
Path to parenthood and building a family through adoption. One family shared their journey after facing fertility challenges.
How do we want to be parents? And to us, it didn't matter.
What to know about the process.
Parenting Playbook. As millions of families take off for spring break, our experts are live answering your questions about planning activities, mealtime, bedtime, and what to do about screen time.
And oh yeah, we are celebrating good times because we're unleashing the dogs live in Times Square. As they say, good morning, America.
Live in Times Square, this is GMA.
We appreciate you being with us. Those Frenchies are here for a very special announcement, and we'll tell you what it is coming up.
And look a little comfortable on that couch. And we have a lot ahead this morning, including a new study about possible lead exposure in drinking water for children in one of the nation's largest cities. That's coming up.
First, look at the top stories breaking at 8. We start with the breaking news overnight in an appeals court in Texas. They weighed in on a controversial law that would allow the state to arrest and deport migrants just hours after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on it. Tara Moran has been tracking this, joins us from the Supreme Court. Hey, Terry.
Michael, I know you did it for our Houston affiliate, but what day is today?
Hump day.
That'll get you over the hump.
Did it for you,
Great
Rob.
to hear.
For you.
You're gonna love next Wednesday on GMA when singer-songwriter Lauren Daigle takes the stage live. Only on Good Morning America's concert series, sponsored by Planet Fitness.